I'm Jacob Tender.
I'm Mike Kamate.
And we're the hosts of the Bantha Fodder Podcast. Right now, you're listening to Less Than 12 Parsecs, the fastest Star Wars podcast in the galaxy. Now, here's your host, Tim McMahon.
It's Kenner's Star Wars action figures, each sold separately.
Hey, this is Tim, and it's that time of the month where I open up a brand new classic Kenner Star Wars action figure. New to me. Just to quickly recap, what I'm doing is I'm not a toy collector, and I didn't have a lot of the Star Wars action figures growing up. Definitely far from a complete collection. So through the power of podcasting, I'm collecting one or two a month and making it part of the show. I do purchase these figures for a fair price, but sometimes I get some for free. So thank you very much. Speaking of free figures, today's figure comes from Mr. Ryan Dassing. Ryan sent me a free figure before. He sent me the Hoth Luke, I believe, and forgive me if I'm wrong there, Ryan. He sent me a new one that I don't have, sight unseen. So this is what I do. I buy them or get them sight unseen. So opening the box on the show, it's all new and exciting to me. It's like Christmas once a month. So Ryan said, he sent me a note, said, hey, you don't do a Patreon, so consider this my monthly Patreon payment. Thank you, that's so kind of you, Ryan. I have contemplated doing a Patreon, but I feel like if you do a Patreon, you need to produce extra content for your subscribers, your Patreons, your patrons. And I barely have time to do this 5-minute show as it is. So I'm not doing a Patreon. It'd be cool. Honestly, I mean, I have a small monthly little fee to do this show. It'd be cool to have that covered, but I'm never going to get rich off this. If you want to send me money, go to TeePublic and buy a t-shirt. I get $2. Woohoo! All right, so here we go. Ryan Dassing. Package unseen. What's inside? Opening it up. A nice square box. That's a square box. I like square boxes. All right. Newspaper. Oh. And the figure fell out. Princess Leia! Oh my god, it's Princess Leia! This is so awesome. Vinyl cape and all. Oh, this is so great. I recently, if you scroll back, I did an episode about it. I got to participate in the She'll Always Be Royalty tour, where there was a sign-up list on Facebook, and you signed up and you got the Princess Leia action figure, and it gets mailed to you, and you take pictures with it around your hometown, and then you pass it on to the next person, and they're going to do it for the full year, and at the end they'll collect all the pictures and the figure and give it to Carrie Fisher's family. But wow, this is in great shape too. Wow, definitely a classic. One of the original figures, the first figures out there. I did have this one as a child. I did have this. Of the figures I had mostly A New Hope. Christmas 1978. I got pretty much the full line, and then that was it. I got a handful, less than a handful from Empire and Jedi, but yeah, that's my childhood. There's a long story behind that. I won't bore you with it because it's very sad. So sad. Sad childhood. Everyone's got one. So, Ryan, thank you so much for Princess Leia. Oh, this is so awesome. Nice and clean, pure and white. Lucky 13. And this is an awesome figure. I know I'm saying awesome a lot, but I'm blown over because this is kind of emotional, honestly. You know, with the passing of Carrie Fisher this year, and yeah, this is wow. Thank you so much, Ryan. Wow, I appreciate that. I'm trying to hold back the emotion. It's weird. It's weird. It's funny how Star Wars can hit a nerd like me. Anyway, so thank you to Ryan. If you want to participate in my monthly collection here, like I said, I'm willing to pay a fair price. The deal is I don't want to know what figure you have to send me. Just please make sure it's one I don't already have. I keep a list on less-than-12parsecs.com. I will pay a fair price, and I haven't been ripped off yet. It's been great because Star Wars fans are amazing. Or if you're super, super duper awesome, like Ryan Dassing, you can send me one for free. Just contact me, I'll send you my address. So that's it for this month's collection of classic Kenner Star Wars action figures. I am so happy right now. This is bizarre how happy I feel right now. I'm just gonna shut up now. I'm gonna go play with my toys. So anyway, thanks again for listening to Less Than 12 Parsecs. I really appreciate it. That's it. Thanks for listening, Utini.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
You've been listening to Less Than 12 Parsecs, the fastest Star Wars podcast in the galaxy, part of the expanded Fandomverse network of shows. For links and show notes, visit our website, TwelveParsecsPodcast.com. Follow Less Than 12 Parsecs on Twitter at 12parpod, on Instagram at 12parsecsPodcast, on Tumblr at 12parsecsPodcast, and find us on Facebook as well. And please let us know what you think. Email us at 12parsecsPodcast@gmail.com. Utini!
Hey, it's Tim. I forgot to mention, if you'd like to see a video of me opening up the package of the Princess Leia action figure so kindly given to me by Mr. Ryan Dassing, head over to TwelveParsecsPodcast.com. I always post a video of my unboxing of these awesome Star Wars action figures. Please check it out. Ootini!